Father's Day is right around the corner. We have the perfect Father's Day gift for you, but today is your last chance. So you got to order it as soon as you hear this. And what I'm more talking about is this dope-ass watch that I'm wearing from Original Grain.
It is a great watch. Bronny got me one. I actually just came from the pool, so I don't have it on. But I love it. And, I'm a watch guy, and it's just so original. And, Bron, tell them what it's made out of. Which is really cool.
So Original Grain, dope company. They make these really awesome watches, rings, sunglasses. And what they're known for is taking reclaimed materials and turning them into their nice watches. The watch I'm wearing is made out of an old whiskey barrel. The one I got for Dad is made out of an old beer barrel.
I love my watch. It's so cool.
They have ones that are made out of old Taylor guitars. They have ones from reclaimed ocean plastic. They have ones from military ammo boxes. So if your dad's like a military guy or your husband's a military guy, that's
really
a
nice.
Great one. A lot of the watches come with matching rings, so you can get like a set. Really, really nice stuff. Honestly, the perfect Father's Day gift.
And so reasonably priced, Brian. I mean, really is.
Yeah, and it's even more reasonably priced if you use our code ISSUES. So if you go to originalgrain.com/issues, you use the code ISSUES, you get 30% off your entire order. So not only are you getting a great deal on a great value watch, but you get an even better deal because us at Daddy Issues are helping you out to get your daddy a gift.
And I'm telling you, as a father who collects watches, I like it. It's very casual. It's lightweight. It's very unique. I've worn it already. Got a couple of compliments when I was at the dinner with it. It's really a good-looking watch. A nice size, like 43 millimeter. It's really good.
Yeah, they have a lot of different options, too.
Loads of different options. You go on the website, and I got to tell you, I think your father will love it. I know I love it, and I have some high-end watches, and it's a very, very reasonably priced watch, and I really love it.
And you're doing something good for the environment because not only are you using reclaimed materials, but Original Grain, for every watch they sell, they also plant a tree. So they're doing good stuff as a company, and you're getting a great product.
Family owned, American based. It's really let's support our own.
So once again, head over to originalgrain.com/issues. Use the code ISSUES at checkout. You get 30% off, and you don't have to worry about Father's Day anymore. We got you covered.
You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid. What's up, Bronny Boo?
How are you?
Good.
We already.
But you did it with the wrong hand, didn't you?
No, the first time I did it with the... Is there a wrong hand?
I think it's always you do the back like that, yeah.
Why?
I don't know why you do it. It's just what we do.
Because we sit on this side. We should switch sides at one point, like for April Fool's Day, although that just passed.
I don't know about that.
I think it would throw you off tremendously if I sat on
I
that
like
side.
this angle.
Okay.
And I got to look this way. It doesn't feel right. I like looking this way.
Yeah, that doesn't hurt your neck. I feel like my neck is stronger on the right because I'm always looking to the right. I never look to the left anymore.
I don't think it's that big of a deal. So here we are in Miami on location, right? The traveling show.
Sure.
What do you mean, sure?
Yes, sure.
Yeah, okay.
Why is sure such a bad word? Whenever I say
Okay.
sure, people are like, are you mad? And it's like...
Because you say in a weird way, but
I
that's
said
it.
sure. Yeah.
So we're here. We're in our condo chilling. We were just by the pool. Like first time using the pool in over a year.
It might be the first time I've actually ever seen you in water.
It was actually enjoyable.
When's the last time you've been in the ocean? Years.
When Rosie was here, and probably about 2 years ago.
Yeah, so years is the last time you've been
But I do like going to the ocean. It's nice.
No, you don't. You like go. When's the last time you... When's the last time you've been in the ocean as deep where you have to tread or the water's above your shoulders? I don't think ever. Hawaii? No, not even.
We did that. Remember snorkeling?
Oh, snorkeling. Sure, but I'm talking about like just for a swim. Snorkeling. Yeah, I guess you're right. Snorkeling.
It was nice being
You're
in the
not a
pool.
water guy.
No, I'm not a water guy. It was nice being in the pool, and I would like to go back down afterwards. But
We'll go back down. We're relaxing. We're hanging out.
yes, we are, Bronny. Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And you had to go change your pants because you shat in them in the elevator up.
I did not. They were soaking wet. That's why.
Right, from diarrhea. Speaking of
You're
diarrhea.
such an idiot. You're so, where did you come from?
Your loins.
Oh my god! I think you came from my diarrhea.
Fun fact: if you've had diarrhea in the last 13 days,
God.
you're technically not allowed to go in a pool.
This
You're not
guy's
supposed to.
out of control. The things you know, it's not a
No,
fun
because
fact.
Dad asks me. We're in the pool.
It's not a fun
and
fact.
there's a sign that says "Don't have diarrhea in the pool."
It says if you had diarrhea, don't go in the pool. I'm like, that's a
and Dad goes, "Bron, why would they have that sign?" So I answered him. I said, "There's a bacteria that's in diarrhea,
But the fact
and
that
in water."
the fact that he
you
even
asked me the question.
The fact he even knew about it and you answered it, and not only answered it, but you went in such detail, like you researched it, that you knew about it.
It's a known thing.
It's not a known thing. It's just a weird thing.
If I Google pool diarrhea.
I could be downstairs in the sun relaxing right now.
How do you spell diarrhea? Diarrhea. What a weird word. Look, the first diarrhea and swimming from the CDC. It's a whole thing. You can get diarrhea. Like, look at this. It's a whole big thing. You should not. They say like 13 days.
I'm nauseous.
Here's from New York State. RWIs is what they're called. I don't know what that is. But yeah, you can like die. Fecal incidents.
Ugh.
Germ inactivation time for chlorinated water. E. coli dies after 1 minute in chlorinated water. Hepatitis A, 16 minutes. Giardia, 45 minutes. Cryptoparasite, 10 days. Cryptoparasite, is that like into Bitcoin? So you can have bacteria that's in a pool for 10.6 days after the person was in the pool.
Gross.
So that's why you should never go in the pool, period. Pools are nasty. Go in the ocean. The ocean regulates itself.
Does it really regulate itself? You
Yeah.
don't think it's disgusting in the ocean too with all the fish?
No, of course. I mean, there's a lot of shit in the ocean. But like, I feel like the ocean's like a natural entity. It's like constantly
I thought
cleaning.
that pool was very clean. It looked clean, didn't it?
Well, it's probably clean because it's all like
adults too.
No, it's just like there's so many chemicals in a pool that are constantly cleaning it. But the problem is like an ocean, right? So fish poop in an ocean, but it's so large that it's diluted. I'm not thinking like, oh, I'm near any poop. Or if I am, it's so small, because it fills the volume of the whole ocean. In a pool's contained. So it's like even one little fart or a little dribble of pee that comes out, it's like in the pool.
You think it does damage if somebody farts or pees in the pool?
Quite literally, you can die. Look.
All right.
From New York State,
let's
you can
move
die.
on. It's
10 days after someone farts in a pool. What do I do about formed stool in the pool?
What?
Formed stools can act, I guess that means like a solid poop. If the fecal matter is solid, removing the feces from the pool ground without breaking it apart will limit the degree of pool spray ground contamination.
God. You're losing our
A
listeners.
diarrhea fecal incident is a higher risk event than a formed stool incident. With most diarrheal illnesses, diarrhea is a hilarious word. By the way, I also feel like, so they say like you have diarrhea when you're sick, right? It's like diarrhea. I always have diarrhea. When's the last time you've had full? When's the last time you've had like good poop, like good solid poops?
So,
you muted
Bronson, you need to stop. Don't you understand that?
Stop what? I'm just talking.
No, but that's just not
then,
even.
Then come on, help me out.
No, I'm like,
give me another thing. Help
Give
me
me
out.
another thing.
Yeah.
Most people don't have diarrhea in their poop.
No. You can't have diarrhea in your poop. You either have diarrhea or you have poop.
Most people poop.
Right. Diarrhea is a type of poop, but it's like there's different styles of poop.
It's unbelievable. There was no way you'll meet a girl.
No, but like when's the last time you've had like a good?
All the time.
Really? You always have like solid logs? Good for you.
I would say 95% of the time, if not more.
I would say 70% of the time I don't have good
You're
solid
not eating,
logs.
then you're not eating something. You're not eating well.
No, I am eating well. It's not diarrhea. It's like soft stool.
Oh my God.
And people listen to this.
Why?
I don't know.
I'm like embarrassed. You should be embarrassed. I'm not even one saying it. Jeez, it is beautiful.
Yeah,
right now.
I've been on like a few first dates in the last couple months, and whenever someone asks me, "Oh, what do you do for work?" On these dates, and I'm like, "Oh, I have a podcast." I'm like, "Oh my God, what's the podcast? I got to listen to it." My answer every single time is, "Do not listen to it." My answer literally every time is, "You probably shouldn't listen to it. You'll learn too much about me too fast."
Do they listen to it?
I don't know.
They do.
No, they must not because they continue on other dates, or they listen and they like me talking about diarrhea so much. Maybe they have like a diarrhea kink. Like a fetish. Oh, that's a thing.
Okay, we're off of it.
No. To continue on the poop train, what do you think about that? Like scat, what's it called? Scat play, right?
How would I know what it's called?
Like, cause scat is poop, right? People are sexually aroused. No, that's my phone that keeps buzzing. I don't know.
There's
what the fuck
no
it is.
way people are sexually aroused by poop.
People like getting shat on like that's a thing. You can go on Craigslist. Should we see if we can find any people that are willing to? Because I know that you can go on Craigslist. And you can hire someone. I don't know this from firsthand. I just know from like stories. You can hire someone to shit on you and like jerk you off at the same time. Hold on, where would I find this?
How do you even know this? Which is even a little scary.
Where would it be under Craigslist?
You know, you're gonna the algorithm now. They're gonna
hold on. I'm
shit.
gonna go in incognito mode. Craigslist.
What's incognito mode?
So it's like not tracking what I'm
How do you do that? What is that?
It's just like a special browser that I go into.
What's it called?
Poop
What's the browser called?
Play. I'm just putting that in. Why did it all come up with dogs? The first thing is, oh my God, look how cute these dogs are. Should we go get one?
Beyond the cutest.
$500 for a male. They're really cute Havanese puppies. So wait, I got to find, I think it's like under, where's the like sexual
How would I know?
part of it? Community, lost and found, misconnections, pets raised, general. I think it's under misconnections maybe. Yeah, look at these. Look how funny these are. So you know the idea of misconnections?
No, I never heard of that.
So misconnections is a part of
like
Craigslist.
Fucked up people?
No. It's like if I was out at Publix and I like saw a girl that I thought was really pretty, or we had like a moment, right? We chatted, but then I didn't get her number and we missed the connection. I could go on Craigslist and be like, at the Publix in Brickell at 10 a.m. on Sunday.
People would do that?
Girl wearing blue top. If you're on here, my number, like that's what this form is.
Get out.
So like, look, this was just posted today. Missed you, young lady, West Palm Beach. Missing that one to enjoy and have fun with. Okay, not enough details to ever find who that person is, but there's some, like, look at this. Dean, I lost your number and missing you. The only other way I had to contact you was your nightwoke.com account, but it's no longer active and I'm back. I'm ... I'm at my sister's ... Whoa, look. He's right here near us.
What do you mean he's right here? Is it
the location he posted?
That was
I lost it. Where'd it go?
That was a woman that posted it.
Dean, I lost your number. Women don't do this. But look, the circle that it's showing, that's 95 and 395. That's right here.
Okay, it's
that's
a big
literally
circle,
right
though.
where we are.
There's a lot of apartments there, a lot of streets.
Yeah, but that's this neighborhood.
Because we are in Craigslist in Miami right now.
Yeah, here, look. Latina at walking into Sabor Tropical. You were walking into Sabor Tropical with, I believe, your mom. We made eye contact, smiled at each other. Then you caught me looking at your butt and smiled again. Guess where you were too nervous to talk in front of your mom. It's a long shot, but if you see this, hit me up.
You got to be kidding me. This is the world is over.
That's also so creepy. I believe you were with your mom, so that means this was a girl. And but it's definitely a man. And saying you caught me looking at your butt. Guess you were too nervous to talk. No, dude,
God.
you probably didn't. Probably thought you were an absolute creep.
Okay, Bron, this is weird. I'm going to talk about diarrhea.
Here, this says, have a good night, Shell gas station. You were leaving for paying for gas inside and I was pumping gas. All these are foreign. These are all such foreign people. I said, have a good night, and you smiled back and said, thank you, with the most beautiful smile. Can't believe I was so shy, LOL. You're short, girl in an SUV.
This is not normal stuff.
Here, look, we used to meet at your office in Boca. You like having a willing guy to help you when you needed it. I miss feeling helpful with you. You did provide the tools for the job, which is very nice. You know what they're talking about sex. You did provide the tools for the job. You liked having a willing guy help you when you needed it.
What does that mean?
They're talking about like meeting up for sex at this guy's office. We used to meet at your office in Boca on Palmetto and by Boca Rio Golf Club.
Wouldn't he know her number or vice versa?
No, but if it's like people do that. People meet up on Craigslist.
Oh, God.
I have a friend. I'm not going to say his name because, I mean, he's told me that I could tell the story on the podcast. I have a friend. This is an interesting story. He's a guy. He's my age. He's straight. At least he claims to be. He's a sex addict. Shout out. You know who you're talking about, but I'm not going to say your name. He's a good guy. He's funny, but he's fully a sex addict. He has gone to rehab for it twice. So it's like a problem, right? It's not just like, he doesn't just like sex. He's like, right? In high school, he used to go on Craigslist and find sex opportunities and like glory holes from Craigslist.
So he's gay.
And he told me this.
But
Well, he told me a story that he went out to like Homestead for this glory hole, all the way out in the middle of nowhere. And he said he walked into this, it was a house. He was like, it was a nice house. And he walked in and there was a room off to the side. And he said that it was like padded. There was like a nice chair. It was a nice curtain. There was an iPad above the hole. He told me this story because there was an iPad above the hole with like Pornhub, like porn on it, website. And he could watch porn. And someone on the other side of this curtain gave him a blowjob.
And just leaves.
And then he came and then left.
He came twice.
Yeah, right?
Go on.
And then left. And he said it was the best He was like, I don't know what was on the other side of that thing, but he was like, it was the best blowjob I've ever had in my life. That's what he told us. And I was like, dude, do you know that was probably a guy? He's like, yeah, probably. And I was like, that doesn't bother you? He's like, I was in the mindset. I needed to whatever so badly.
So you drove 2 hours to get there.
Yeah. And he said he was really nervous.
Why not just jerk off?
Right. No, but for him, it's not just the act of, I don't know. He said he'd come on the podcast, so we can have him on.
No, I don't want him.
He could share his stories.
Wait, why wouldn't you just jerk off?
I think it's the idea of like doing it with
it's
someone.
a 5 hour round trip with the time getting there.
No,
whatever.
he's from Miami.
So it's an hour.
So an hour and a half round trip.
Okay, wait.
It's like a 45
and
minute
then what
drive.
if he's going to get killed?
That's what I said to him. I was like, you could have probably walked into this house and someone could have just
Gang rape,
robbed
beat
you,
the shit out of you, whatever.
taken all your shit, stolen your car. And he was like, yeah, I was really nervous, but that added to the effect of it. I was like, holy shit.
So for a minute and a half, and then you get your rocks off and you move on.
Yeah, he said he's done it a few times on Craigslist. You meet up with people on Craigslist.
Oh my God, that kid's crazy.
Yeah, he has other...
There's deep issues.
I'm sure he's literally been to rehab more than once.
It ain't
just
working.
for sex addict. Yeah, I mean, I think he's all right now. But he literally...
Wow.
And he didn't care. He's straight. But he was like, I don't... When I need to
What makes
have
him was a
sex... He's like, when I need to have sex, I need to... Why would a girl ever do that? What woman would ever do
There are
that?
girls that are sex addicts too.
I know, but I feel like a girl could always just find sex. They don't need to like set up a glory
And then
hole
who wants
thing.
to suck some random guy's dick?
Random.
Like, you're not clean. You don't know it. Like, gross.
And it's not like you suck their dick and then they do
Suck
something
your
to you.
dick, right.
Like you're just pleasuring someone else and then you're getting like cum in your mouth and then it's over.
Maybe they're turned on by it.
They
and
must
they're
be,
jerking
but
off
that's
while they're
bizarre.
probably doing it.
They must be, right? But yeah, he did, and he found it on Craigslist. That's why I know that like a lot of people
cringe. That's nasty.
I want to see if I can find it. Wait, look at this. To the one who almost hit me with it, LOL. We almost shared a moment. I would love to do a retake if you don't mind. Your picks get mine. Round 2 is waiting. Hit me with it. I'm guessing like a penis. It's all sexual on Craigslist.
Pathetic.
Older man at LA Fitness. We were taking turns on the bench press. We laughed at how we both had big bellies and chests that need improvement. Would love to work out together again. That one seems kind of nice. A little innocent, maybe.
Creepy.
Working on my car interior. Missed the girl or couple who was very handy and helped me adjust the tire iron in my car. See, they're all innuendos. He's not talking about a car. Helped me adjust the tire iron in my car. He's talking about his penis.
This is. I'd rather be by the pool. This is gross.
Yeah, people are super weird, but that's Rob from Palm Beach. We met Wednesday 4-6 in the sauna aboard the Celebrity Reflection. Went down to your cabin afterwards. Never got your number to expand on our meeting. Talking about sex. This guy was on a cruise ship and went and met a guy on a cruise ship. They went down to his cabin, fucked, and then never got his number. And now is trying to see if he can find his number on Craigslist Misconnections.
I never heard of misconnections.
Yeah. I only know it because Chris D'Elia reads them on his podcast sometimes. Big mouth. I'm that blowhard that needs that host. What does that even mean?
What?
Fishing guy looking for fishing buddy. This is going to be sexual. No, maybe not. It just says, looking for fishing friend to hit up the Prima Vista ramp. Be cool to meet now. I can't tell if they're sexual or not. But
who would do that?
Exactly. We should just respond to one of these and just meet. Like this guy. Be cool to meet now. We should just be like, all right, we'll meet you there and go and see what happens.
No.
Yeah, that's Misconnections, though.
Weird fucking shit, Bronson.
Yeah.
You're weird that you even know this stuff.
That's like, people know about that shit. Maybe not.
Yeah, I'm
though.
old school.
Maybe I introduced a whole new group of people to Craigslist Misconnections.
Gross. You knew about OnlyFans?
Okay, everyone knows about OnlyFans.
I know.
Every single person.
Not me. Now I do.
Right. Well, now you do, yeah.
And what was the other one that people were looking at? We
Omegle. Omegle. But many people know Omegle. Every single person my age knows Omegle, and if they don't, they lived under a rock. Like something was wrong.
I love when you see the guys jerking off and they bleep real quick. They get off real quick.
Yeah. Should we try them? Should we see who's on Omegle at Sunday at 2 p.m.?
What girl would go on that, though?
Let's see if anyone...
any girls that would go on it?
Let's see if anyone is on Omegle Sunday at 2 p.m. We'll just devote a couple minutes to it. Let's see. Because it's been a while since we've done an Omegle an Omegle
Oh my God.
experience. There's no better Father's Day gift that you can get your dad than telling him he needs to shave his balls.
Wow.
Luckily, I don't have to do that with you because Manscaped already
I keep my balls very nice, clean, neat, and trimmed.
Maybe
just ask your mother.
I was going to say maybe the better version is not there's no better gift that you can get your dad. There's no better gift that you can get your husband than
or
Manscaped.
Or your wife because
no, but for Father's Day, I'm saying
right
because if you're a girlfriend or a wife and you get your husband a Manscaped set for Father's Day,
it's good for both of you.
Right,
and
it's low-key a gift for you,
and he can use it on you too because I'm sure guys will find that
get,
turn on.
Intimate in the shower because it's waterproof. All their products are waterproof.
Oh, yep, it's very. It would be very intimate and sexual. I agree.
Yeah, so this Father's Day, definitely check out Manscaped's lineup of products. We know that you guys at this point must have your Lawnmower 4.0s, right? The best
and if not,
trimmer.
Fucking get it already, man. Seriously.
Top of the line trimmer, waterproof. Manscaped skin safe technology, which is the shit. I never get nicks or cuts or anything. I'm never worried about that anymore. But the real secret Manscaped product is their new ultra smooth package with the crop shaver,
little blade.
The blade.
I don't even know how they do the technology. It's so amazing.
It truly feels like magic. So this Father's Day, you can treat yourself with a great smooth set of balls that you don't have to worry about cutting.
None of that, but let me tell you, you ever see somebody that got fucking hair in their ears or their nose? It's so... Or they got the one hanging whatever from the nose.
I have that problem.
No,
sometimes.
it's so. I'm telling you, it's so disgusting. We headed to Miami for the weekend. Friday morning, I'm fucking cleaning my ears, cleaning my nose, trimming the shit. You need the back of your neck. You need to look good. It's disgusting. You see the guys with the hair coming out of the collar of their shirt, the back of their neck, the ears. It's so fucking gross. I'm telling you, when you see someone with the long hair in their nose or their ears, clean that shit.
And it's very easy to clean it when you have Manscaped products. So
I love that little one, Bron. I'm sorry, that goes in your nose and you twirl it.
Yeah, the weed whacker.
And I love the sound of it.
It's satisfying because you're getting
the shit. Exactly right.
So definitely great gift for Father's Day. Treat yourself for Father's Day or as a kid.
And it's inexpensive.
As a wife, treat your husband. Head over to manscaped.com. Use the code DaddyIssues20. You'll get 20% off and free shipping on all their stuff. Do it now if you want it in time for Father's Day. If you don't want a Father's Day gift and you're just doing it because you're doing it for yourself, still do it now.
Right, buy yourself one.
Yeah. Once again, manscaped.com. Use the code DaddyIssues20. You got 20% off and free shipping. Okay, start chatting video. You must be 18 years or older.
Definitely getting worse.
Okay, we're on. Let's see. Okay, that's a fake one.
Of course, that's a fake one.
How do I... There, stop. What's up? Oh, just a random black dude. How are you? Oh,
Ooh,
no, everyone's skipping us.
Well, there's a lot of gay guys, huh?
Well, it's Pride Month.
Oh, my God. Don't put me on it.
Everyone's skipping over us. Maybe because we have microphones.
Yeah.
Hey. Hello?
You're right. It's the microphone.
How are you?
He's not talking to us.
I know, but I'm trying to be nice to get someone to talk to us. What's up? Okay. Hi. You in bed? How are you? Do you speak?
Oh, my God. Fucking weird.
They're staying on with us. Hello?
Fucking weird. I'll turn it off. These are people that will have
That person was in their bed. Oh, that guy was jerking off. Didn't see a penis, though, thankfully. Okay, that's a fake one. The guy was in his bed. It was like a black dude. What's up?
What's up? Are you guys like gamers?
No, we're a podcast.
Oh, okay.
What are you doing, man?
I don't know. I'm just chilling.
What are you doing on this site? What are you looking for? Seems like a normal enough dude.
Nah. There's no girls on Omegle, huh?
No.
So what's the point? So guys want to jerk over the other guys?
No, but guys are looking for girls, of course.
But what girl's going on?
But that's like the game, I guess.
The numbers game.
The game is that like every other one might be a chick.
So every time someone comes on, they see us and they hang up.
Yeah, because they see two guys with microphones. They're just looking for boobs. Hello? No? Okay.
Oh, my God. We should put Mom or Terry on this and see how long they stay on.
Hey.
They would never do it, though. Right, Brian?
It'd be interesting to have... No, because I don't want to see Mom looking at penises.
Oh, no, I agree. I don't want to do that.
Hey. Oh my God, people are
Weird.
weird. Whoa. Hi.
She's
This
a
is a
young
child.
kid. No, where's the parents? Where's your parents?
How old are you? That girl was literally
that's
8,
fucked up.
12.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
Okay, that's really... And she was doing cartwheels on a bed. It feels like we're like tapping into some demonic energy when you go on this site, doesn't it?
Isn't it creepy?
That's what I mean. It feels like there's something... Hello?
Yeah, the pitch black.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
How old are you?
20.
Are you a guy or a girl or something else?
What do you think?
A girl.
Sounds like a girl.
Yeah.
Why is it all so dark? We can't see you.
Actually, light. There is no light.
Where are you in the world?
India.
India.
Okay, very cool. And go.
No, so what are you doing on Omegle?
I'm just doing, doing my time pass.
What?
What? Like, why do you want to be on this website? We're curious. As a woman.
Just, for time pass. I'm here only.
Passing time.
Gotcha.
Do you ever meet anyone interesting, or is it just like a lot of penises?
The second option.
So what?
The second option, she said. So just a lot of penises.
So does she like that?
Do you like? I don't know. Ask her. Do you like that then, or are you looking for something else on here?
No. I don't.
So how often do you go on Omegle?
What you both are doing, with this mic and this headphones. Are you recording something?
We have a podcast, and so we come on here and we chat with people and get to know them.
Okay.
Yeah. Where in India are you?
In Punjab.
Okay. Very cool.
We're in Miami, in Florida, in the United States.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how often do you come on Omegle?
Very few. I come very few on this app. I don't like this app. I don't think so. It's interesting. But I just need someone to do, to talk and share my thoughts with. But I'm not good, I don't know much English, but you guys are, you know very well English.
I think you know English pretty well.
Yeah, your English I think is very good.
Yeah.
So
Thank
what?
you
So
so much,
what is your name?
Ria.
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 Ria. So what are some thoughts you want to share?
I just want to share that, sometimes I'm actually underweight. Like, I'm underweight actually. So I am sometimes, bullied in my college by the teachers, by my friends. I feel so depressed. But I don't know. You want to say something about that?
So wait,
Something.
so you are underweight or overweight?
Underweight.
Underweight. How much do you weigh?
I'm supposed to ask them.
Only, not more than 40, I would say. I'm 20 years old. Still, I'm not gaining my weight. I'm less than 40.
That's interesting. So
40 kg, not pounds.
Right,
I
right,
should
right.
say 40.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So and you're saying and
88 pounds.
so
That's 40 kg.
and people make fun of you?
Yeah.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Sorry, and that's interesting because in America, it's the opposite. In America,
Well, but she's anorexic, so that people might look at that too in America.
but also I'm sorry that's happening to you. Is it anything like? Are you just naturally very small? Is that the way it is?
Or do you have an eating disorder?
I'm so skinny, like bony skeleton, something like that. You can say about that. I've started taking my protein, protein shakes.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, let's see. Either it will work or not. Protein shake.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's been, I think, yeah.
Well, don't be good. My advice is don't be depressed. Try not to be depressed because you're working on trying to gain weight. And if someone makes you feel bad, that's their own problem. Don't let it become your problem.
Yes.
Yeah, I think just
Yeah,
if you're happy with your life and, focus on yourself and do other things in your life that make you happy and ignore the people, easier said than done. But if,
just try.
who cares what other people think? Just focus
Right.
on your own life.
Yes.
Do you have family or friends around you that care about you?
Yes, of course, my family.
Okay, so then you should have them, they support you and are there for you, and you should surround yourself around people who care about you and love you, not people who are just not nice.
Yes.
Did you say you're in college or university? Is that what you said?
College. I'm in college.
What are you studying?
Medical student. I am a
Good
medical
for,
student.
good for you.
Oh, wow.
So Rhea, why are you so thin? Is there something? Is there medically an issue? What's the reason?
No, I don't think so.
It's just natural how you are?
Yeah, I think so.
Wow.
So that's even more of a reason to, obviously it's easy to say, just be okay with it. But like, if that's who you are and that's how your body, then it's, it doesn't matter what other people say because there's nothing you can do about it. It is
I know,
who
it's
you
still
are.
tough though.
No, of course.
It's still tough. Well, I hope you gain weight. I hope you get happier and aren't depressed and enjoy your life and spend time with people that care about you and love you.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All right. And I don't think being on Omegle for you sound like a very sweet young person. I don't think Omegle is the right site for you.
Okay.
Yeah,
thank
there's
you
a lot
for
of bad
the
people in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of gross men. I don't think this is the right site. There are, I'm sure, Rhea, there are other sites or chat rooms that people who are underweight or, like therapy or discussion rooms with other women that you probably much better and much more comfortable to talk to that can help you through this, that give you a sense of confidence. Omegle is a bunch of gross men. You don't want to be in it.
It's kind of toxic in here.
Yeah, I got it. Yeah.
All right. So maybe Google some good stuff about underweight or help, whatever it might be, and do that and deal with some sort of chat rooms. I'm sure there's plenty out there, but not Omegle. Omegle's disgusting.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, Rhea. Best of luck to you, kiddo.
It
Thank you.
was nice
right.
to meet
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Same here. Bye
Thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye. Sweet girl.
Wow, that was interesting.
That was.
Not what I would have ever expected getting on Omegle.
I love
Should we
that
move
girl.
on to something else?
2 more minutes. This is hysterical.
Wait, that was really interesting. I'm kind
Yeah.
of sad
Yeah.
that she had to come
It's
on Omegle
amazing-
to connect with
Amazing
people.
India. What's that say?
It said, "How would you like to be my little sister?" Creepy.
Fucking people.
Yo.
Look at this. Fucking people are weirdos.
Very.
No, weirdos.
Hello?
No.
Oh, it's still like that kind of made me sad,
okay,
that Rhea
see
situation.
shit like this?
Hello? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Hi.
Where are you? Well, there's a lot of
Saudi Arabia.
Saudi Arabia? I don't think so.
Was she trying to find a husband for her?
I what's going on? She's crossing her eyes.
Nothing.
Okay.
What did you ask?
Okay. Well, she's married. These are
No, they're girls having fun, I guess. Where in the world are you?
Sorry?
Where in the world are you?
We are from Saudi Arabia.
There's no way.
why?
They just aren't. I know they're not.
What?
You're not from Saudi Arabia.
Then from where are we? Then guess the place.
You look like you're from Peru.
No.
We are from?
Where are you from?
Where are you from? India, Pakistan? It's one of those. So yeah, I got it right. Okay. That was
I
bizarre.
felt like it was going to be a terrorist attack there.
I want to.
Okay, I want to
Should we
when
move
I
on?
see these guys that do the clicking, like it gives me heebie-jeebies in the fucking. You know what I'm saying?
Someone said, "Hi, boobs." This person. You want to see my boobs? They laugh.
Fucking people are weird.
Hey,
Hello.
How are you?
Let me see your
I'm
hands.
fine. What about you?
We're good. Where are you? Okay. He's Where in the world are you?
I'm from India.
India.
A
Okay.
lot of India.
I'm from India.
What are you doing on Omegle? Looking for some boobs, some women?
No, just getting bored.
Bored? Yeah. Fair. We've talked to a few people from India on here actually already today.
Okay.
It's kind of a
people
cool,
that-
kind of a cool bed.
YouTube?
You've yeah, it's a podcast on YouTube.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of people in that room,
No,
huh?
he's watching TV or something.
Oh.
Yes, I am watching a movie, Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
All right, I'm done.
This is very funny. Well, it was nice to meet you. We come on Omegle, we chat with people, and yeah.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. All right, let's move on to something else.
I'm heebie-jeebied out.
Yeah.
It is fucking creepy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It definitely is. People are bizarre. That
No, it gives me heebie-jeebies, Bronny.
do you want to keep going down bizarro world? Because some of the other topics I had for today are like people being bizarre.
Oh, I got that. Might as well. I'm already cringed out.
Okay, we can go down this.
Wow.
So-
Did people send in some daddy issue shit? I mean, some
Fatherly
fatherly
advice?
advice?
Yes.
All right. Curious to know. Okay. Why are you laughing at me?
Every single episode of this show, first of all, every single episode, you either remind me that we have to do fatherly advice. It's like, of course, that I know. We do it every single show. And we've never missed one, so I remember. Or you say, first of all, you get the name wrong every single time, too.
At least I'm consistent.
But it's like that. Yes, of course. We always do it at the end. We don't do it 30 minutes in. We always do it at end.
Slow down that rainbow.
But yes, we'll get
Honestly,
to it.
I'm not joking. I have a weird feeling.
Yeah, that's why
it's creepy.
It feels like you're tapping into like
No,
some
it's creepy.
evil.
Like these are people these are deviant people.
I don't know, or they're lonely. Like someone like Rhea, whatever her name was.
I'm
She's
not
just
really
as
talking about these
lonely.
guys that just, oh my God.
But isn't that said that like people might be like that guy? He was just laying in bed watching a movie. I think he just needs a human connection. He's just trying to.
But isn't that weird and sad?
It's sad. It's very sad, and it is weird. But it's more
But
sad.
I'd be
weird,
fine.
not evil
I'd be
weird.
fine watching the TV. Just watch TV for the movie and relax.
Right, but you have a wife, you have a family, you have people that you interact with. Some people never
I guess
interact
they're
with the person in their
lonely people.
life.
Yeah, no one. Yeah.
Imagine if you like go to work and you have no friends at work.
Some people don't even go to
come
work.
home.
Some people don't even go to work.
Yeah, you come home, you're by yourself. That's really lonely and sad. Yeah. If we want to keep going down the bizarro world, the weird world,
Why not, Bronny?
I watched this video. So there's this new documentary out, which we should watch anyways. It's from the Daily Wire, which is like Ben Shapiro's company. It's called What is a Woman? And it's like a documentary on how the left can't even define women and all trans issues and all this stuff, right? We should watch it. The annoying thing is that you have to like subscribe to.
Oh my God. Oh my.
So this is
God.
a snippet. This is a snippet from the documentary.
Oh, that's as creepier than the fucking Omegle
Yeah,
shit.
this is a snippet from the doc.
See, wait, I gotta say something for a moment. I know it sounds terrible, and I just have to say, brother, if that was my son, I'm sorry.
People don't know what you're talking about yet.
Well, you're gonna discuss me. I just gonna. If that was my son,
By the way, you don't even know what she's about to say.
doesn't matter. Listen, so I would have zero issue if one of my kids were gay. I don't care about that. I mean, honest, I don't give a fuck about
Okay.
that. But if that was my son, I would have a hard time saying, when you coming home for dinner. I would not want to I couldn't handle that.
Yeah.
I don't think I can handle that. Mom can, I get it, but I'm not like that. I know it sounds dickish. Maybe I got it from my dad. I'm too old fashioned. I would have a hard time because when I look at that, that's bullshit. That's pure attention getting.
It's mental illness for sure.
I think that's bullshit.
But
There's a difference.
But if you need attention that badly and you need to do this, you have a mental illness.
Yeah, and I don't want to take part of it. I would blame it from mom's side of the family, and I'd put that kid up
You
for
don't
adoption.
even know what this person's about to say.
Do I even want to know?
This is a snippet from an interview from the thing, and then in this interview, I went kind of down like a rabbit hole, and it reminded me of other things. So we'll just talk about
a trans wolf.
Right, that's what it is. It's called It's called otherkin. So there's this whole group of
Oh,
people.
stop! More labels. There's there's sub labels of the fucking retarded labels.
Yeah. So there's this whole community that how there's transgender where people switch their gender, and there's even like remember we did transabled where people wanted to become disabled that were right.
Yeah.
There's another one called it's otherkin trans.
When you were
species.
transabled, it wasn't transabled. Those are people who just went in funny farms growing up. So this person looks
What's
like
a funny farm?
like you went to a mental institution.
Oh, okay.
So that's what they call the funny farm. So when I see this, I see trans fuck up. I see trans ugly. This is what if you had
Trans ugly. What does that mean?
if you had a birthday party, this is what somebody would dress up as a clown to.
Yeah. So we'll watch this interview and then we'll go a little deeper into it.
Let me describe this
the whole
person.
thing. Yeah, describe what this person looks like
All right, so
first,
the
and then we'll
person-
go and we'll hear that from them.
First of all, the guy doing an interview is far from a man.
Dad, that's Matt Walsh.
Then
He's the guy. He works for the Daily Wire. He's the
Okay.
one who's running this documentary.
All right, so
Far from man. He's wearing jeans and a flannel.
okay, but, all right, listen, but all right.
What are you talking
So
about?
listen, the person that's sitting on the bar stool
You would like Matt Walsh.
is obviously a guy that had some boob work done, but shitty boobs. They might
I don't
just
know.
be
I think that might
fattiness.
just be a little fat and a little estrogen.
Could be right. And his T-shirt that is a weird.
It's Invader Zim. That's what it is.
I don't know what that means.
It's a cartoon from when I was a
Okay,
kid.
and then black Converse,
They're goth looking.
a collar, ugly glasses, clearly a guy, like ugly fucking guy, ugly a girl, and weird ugly blue hair
With a fringe.
with and ugly fucking glasses, and wearing like a Madonna type glove on the right hand,
Yeah, like a hand.
like a sock,
fingerless
a hand
glove.
sock, yeah.
Yeah, sleeve. Okay, let's listen to
and
what
I
they
know
have
it
to
sounds
say.
terrible, but how does this person not expect to get the shit beaten out of him?
Right. That's true as well. How do they blame someone when
I mean,
someone shits on them?
I look at this person and you want to punch him in the face.
See, when I look at this person, I
never
feel
would.
bad.
Wait, right. I never would punch him in the face, but I can see why somebody wants to punch him in the face.
Yeah,
Does that
I
make
guess I
sense?
could see it. When I look at that, I feel bad because I'm like, this person this is
So
a cry for help.
sad.
They need serious help.
Oh my.
So let's listen to what they have to say. You have a little thing on your show here.
Yeah.
Year-old transgender woman. I am a wolf therian and a member of the furry fandom.
When and how did you
Is that a
discover
guy?
this inner wolfness?
That a guy?
Walsh, the interviewer. No,
that
this is a
person.
guy. She said, "I'm a transgender wolf."
Oh,
Something.
you're a fucking full of shit loser.
Probably around age 10 or 11. I was watching an anime about wolves.
Anime.
And see the wolf running across the screen, and I'm somehow just intrinsically like, oh, that's me.
Have you spent any time around biological wolves?
Yes.
That sounds dangerous also. What context are you?
So I was a volunteer with a preserve, and I've also visited many wolf preserves.
Are you able to communicate with the wolves?
Am I going to have a conversation with a wolf in the way that I'm communicating you and I? Obviously not. Am I going to read their body language, respond appropriately to their behaviors and their nonverbal cues? Yes.
Would you be able to give us an example
Love
of
this guy already. Ask
this
him
wolf
this question.
communication?
No. I'm not comfortable doing so.
Okay, all right.
So that's a snippet from the doc.
Okay, she's
I mean,
a
I thought I'd ask anyway. I would be interested to know. I mean, I still would like to know what really what the interpersonal communication between a wolf is like. And you see that and you think, well, that's absurd, and you can kind of laugh about it. And sure, but I'm telling you right now, this is not any kind of extreme slippery slope possibility. I think that a few years from now, that someone, I don't know if it's going to be me, but someone's going to have to make a film called What is a Human? Because this trans species stuff, this is not just a fringe fad, outlier type of thing. This, as we heard from Sarah Stockton, who's the therapist in the first part of that clip, this is a very common thing.
It's not.
And she's not the only one saying that.
It's not.
No. It's
I've
100%
never
no.
met someone like that in my entire life. And I've never met someone who's, even in very, very liberal LA, no one was like, yeah, I'm all for trans species. Everyone thinks that's
I don't think so. I agree. I think it's bullshit. I think it's a crock of shit. And I think that These people just want fucking attention. They didn't fit. Let me explain something. They didn't fit in. See, here's the problem. Right. So when you were growing up in high school, okay, or middle school, and there were certain kids that didn't fit in. And by the way, today's society is a lot more welcoming and forgiving of people who didn't fit in. Like years ago, like
now, if you don't fit in, you're cool.
Well, it's much more acceptable, and it's okay that you're not the king and queen of the prom. You know, that kind of thing.
Right.
So I think that there's still these people though that now, because where kids didn't get attention, you had to live with it. Now it's like negative publicity is still publicity. So these kids today figured I can be such a fucking freakazoid. No one paid attention to me. I was like a fucking I was like a ghost. I'd be in a room and nobody acknowledged me. But now, if I'm such a fucking retard, they acknowledge me. But not only acknowledge me, but they treat me with such respect because they're afraid of not being politically correct in the wokeness,
right,
that they treat me nicely. So I'm getting all the
There's
attention
power.
and love because people are afraid to say, go fucking change your shirt, you fucking retard, and go come out like a fucking man.
Or just, you're super weird.
Like, you're a fucking idiot. Get the fuck out of my face. You know, but... And so
being a victim has social power now.
Right.
That's what we've talked about.
Right. So where years ago the pack would correct itself, now the fucking outcast, the albino fucking wolf, the other fucking wolf have to fucking fit into the albino wolf.
Woof. Yeah.
Woof.
This is an article from Vice that talks about it. The title is "What It Means to Be Trans Species."
Yeah, you're a fucking idiot.
It says, we talked to some members of the otherkin community.
Wait, hold your thought one more thing. Transgender have to be annoyed by this. They have to. It takes away
They have to, right?
Listen.
They have to. I agree with you.
I want to say this. There's 100% legitimate transgender where people, true, I believe it. I believe that. I don't think it's an illness. I just think that for whatever reason, there's legitimacy in the trueness.
For some of them, I agree.
Correct. Then there's those that just want to join the bandwagon, want the attention.
Agreed.
Then
majority are that second
majority are that, correct. And then you get this, which goes one step deeper. Like, it's the same as the man that becomes a woman and competes in the Olympics in swimming.
Well, no, this is just,
you know what I'm trying to say?
This is so
offensive.
This one's such a leap that it's just ridiculous.
It's so offensive.
So this says, this is a quote, "I feel my selfhood to be discrete from this body. It's not inherently me. It's just a vehicle I'm operating. Riviera identifies as a dragon. He decided this 15 years ago after having what he describes as a prophetic dream of a past life. As an otherkin, he is one of the hundreds of Australians who identify as another species. Sitting in the grass outside the University of Melbourne, Riviera shows me a large handmade magpie head. I feel like there was a mix between otherkins and furries." Oh, we've talked about furries. He says, "For many otherkin, it's quite a spiritual background to their lives, and it's not something they can switch off." He puts on an elaborate headdress, explaining that making and wearing costumes is a central part of his identity.
Okay.
It's
attention.
Here, Eric, who identifies as a werewolf, tells me that most otherkin represented in the media are extreme compared to the most of the community. They use it as a way of acting out or gaining attention. I mean, most of them wouldn't even be considered otherkin to me. So it's like, even within the otherkin community, there's some otherkin that are like, you're just doing it for show. Well, yeah. I'm the real one.
I'm the real deal. It's all attention. Even like people that have the labels with incel, how about just saying the guy can't get laid?
Yeah, well, just incel takes it's another step.
But you know what I'm trying to say? There are just people like that. Why does it need the fucking label?
Because that's the world we live in.
That's the world we live in.
So Eric goes, this is a quote.
Eric,
he said, "I was never a normal child. No shit. I used to insist I was a dog to my parents when I was younger. This went on until around 10 when he realized his friends didn't feel the same way about their bodies that he did." Now it's a quote. "I was having a casual conversation with a friend about feeling body parts that weren't there. I had no idea that most people didn't feel them. I looked into what could cause things like this and eventually stumbled upon the term otherkin. One of the first questions people outside the community have when they learn about otherkins is whether they have sex with animals. Eric says this is an insulting presumption made against the trans species community. It is disgusting and illegal."
Why? Why is that part?
Why?
Disgusting?
You're an animal. If you're a dog.
Wait. Who is he to judge?
Yeah. And it's like, dude, you're a dog. Why would it be disgusting to have sex with other dogs? Here it says interesting. It says something that is common within the otherkin community are struggles with mental health. A lot of otherkin who don't struggle.
You need to be a scientist to know that.
A lot of otherkin who don't struggle with mental illness are older and usually have well-established identities. They're aware of who they are and don't necessarily blah, blah, blah. I mean, it goes
fucking
on.
Idiots.
Here it says, the debate between transgenderism and otherkin is one area we'd like to see evolve. Quote, it seems that many people of the transgender community think that otherkin is a mock version of
Told ya.
transgenderism
What'd I
and
tell
are
you?
hateful of it.
Told ya.
This is not the case for us, of course, as many of us are in the LGBT plus
Yeah, no, they're
community.
not. No, they're not.
Riviera, who is both otherkin and transgender, says the raging debate where people think that otherkin are appropriating transgenderism is something that I find frustrating being trans myself.
But I was correct in what I said.
Oh my God.
These people are disturbed.
Yeah. So then that leads to another, there's even another layer to it, which I've known about before and I wanted to talk about it, so it ties in nicely. There's people that do this.
You know, our listeners have to be saying the world's fucked up because listen, it's fucked up.
Or they might be like, Bronson's fucked up that he knows all this
No,
shit.
this is fucked up people. I don't want to be around these fucking people.
So there's another layer where people do this kind of stuff in a sexual manner, where they pretend to be animals.
Okay, I get that. That could be more of a turn on. I get
Yes,
that.
It's like more of a kink than a
That's
messed up
a
thing.
right kinky shit. I agree, like S&M.
But there's this one girl who went huge on TikTok. Her account's banned now, so like I can't find her TikTok account anymore. But her name's Jenna Phillip. She's 21.
She looks good.
Yeah, she's an attractive woman, but she made videos of her pretending to be a dog, and she would just like shake her butt and stuff. And then she became huge, and she started an OnlyFans, and she makes like millions from her OnlyFans. So this says here, a 21-year-old woman quit her job to live like a dog full time, and now pulls in over 6 figures a month. Jenna Phillips said that she always felt like a dog growing up, but not in a sexual way at first. She used to pretend to be a puppy, rolling around fetching balls and getting praise like good girl. During her 2 years as an optician, Jenna started an OnlyFans account where she only posted vanilla content for the first 18 months. It was only when she met 2 men in Chicago who told her more about the pet play scene that she decided to learn more. Look, we can watch some of her videos that are like on other people's. Like if I go here, if I do, was her account, but it's banned now.
Why is it banned? Why they do that?
I don't
When
know.
was
Here
a
she is
kid, I
talking
used to
about it.
play, like, pretend I was a dog. I would play with our dog growing up, just like roughhouse, and
God.
they would throw me balls too. Along
wearing
with
a dog
the
collar,
dog,
too.
The dog and I would go chase after them, and then I begged
Proud
my
parents.
parents to walk me out on a leash outside.
So she started posting videos like this.
Hey, girl. Come on, Jenna, go. Let's go. Bad girl, let's go.
So she's on a leash,
This
pretending
is
to be a dog.
retarded.
Yeah, here's another. Let's see this.
Come here. Bad girl, come on. Into your cage. Nope.
These are all people reacting because I can't find the original videos anymore. But they're all like, she literally would.
Woman, play some more. This is creepy.
I know this is a guy reacting to it that it was taken off. It's hard to find them now. Look, here she peed.
Dog bouncing in the house like this. Don't stop.
It's a shame I can't find a lot of the originals anymore.
Wow.
But yeah, she literally, her name was Puppy Dog Jenna, but I can't, like, there's nothing.
Why they ban her?
I don't know. She must have been posting sexual stuff. I would imagine.
OnlyFans banned her?
No. TikTok. Her account on TikTok is gone. But on OnlyFans, she's making a lot of money. Is this one? Let's see. She's rolling around in dirt outside, shaking like a dog, panting. And every one, she always shows her cleavage, and she's always shaking her ass. That's like and people like it for some reason.
Oh
People
my
like it,
God.
and she makes. I wonder if we can find her OnlyFans. Let's see.
Weird. Don't sign out with my card again.
No. Well, your card's already in the system for our OnlyFans account, just so you know.
Lucky me.
So I could always
People are crazy.
I think it's Puppy Dog
Jenna?
but I don't know if that's her OnlyFans name. No, nothing with that. Does it say it on here? Puppy Dog Jenna. She said, after 18 months of posting vanilla content, she started uploading kinkier pet play videos under the name That Puppy Girl. Okay, there. That Puppy Girl.
Unbelievable.
Nothing was found. Maybe she's off of this too. Here it says, this is when her account really took off. She charges $20 a month to subscribe to her OnlyFans, where she chases after balls, walks around on a leash, and takes baths, often naked. She added, there's been a big surge in my followers since I moved to doing puppy play content. OnlyFans was just a hobby before. Then I realized there wasn't really a market for female puppies. The majority of the puppy community is for gay men. Whenever I went shopping for gear, it was only really for men. I thought, screw it, why don't I create the market? and I know there's a demand for it. It's not my full-time job. My revenue has increased 100 times. One follower paid $1,000 for a one-time piece of footage. Here's a picture of her chasing after a ball into a lake. Yeah, just people are fucking bizarre, like you said. People are weird.
People are weird.
So that's just a weird corner of the internet that I thought we'd explore a little.
There's so much shit on that internet, huh?
On that internet, yeah. On the World Wide Web, there's so much stuff.
Wow.
But yeah, let's do
Weirdos,
a fatherly advice.
Bron, weirdos.
Yeah, people are definitely weirdos.
Wow. Sorry, guys. And retards. Trans wolf, motherfucker.
All right, here is one. Here's the fatherly advice. This is from Morgan. She said, "Hey, Jon and Bron, been a big fan of the pod since the beginning. I have been hesitant on asking for fatherly advice for this because I truly thought I had it all together. After listening to a few of your recent podcasts, you both were talking about the loss of your grandfather. Pa, if I'm not mistaken. Thanks for remembering. That's cool. My grandmother has been battling ovarian cancer for 10 years now, and she's knocking on the door. Her health has continued to decline rapidly, and it is extremely hard to watch. No one wants to see their close family members struggle or suffer, so I'm doing my best to stay realistic about the situation. And I don't think that it has hit me yet that she will no longer be here, and I'm doing everything I can to put on a brave face for my family. How did you both cope with the loss, and what are some tips to help me better prepare for that time? I love being a Patreon member, and I want to thank you for making this podcast a safe space for all your listeners. Truly feels like we're part of your family. Hope all is well." Thanks, Morgan.
Yeah, first of all, yeah, very nice, and thank you for being a loyal listener and for just appreciating everything and all that. So thank you, and we, we just want to try to help in any way we can.
Yeah. So how can we help in this situation?
So I think you said it was Madison.
Morgan. So
Morgan,
basically help with coping, with getting ready for death.
Okay. So first of all, one thing you have to understand and just sort of accept is that it's a normal progression of life for a grandparent to pass away, obviously before a parent and before a child. So I think you know what I tend to do is you try to look at the positive of someone's life rather than the negative of the life aspect, and just, you know, time does heal everything, right? There's no truly way to prepare for someone's loss of someone.
That sentence was going to be my. There's no way to prepare. You just got to be there and know that eventually, if you're suffering in the grief, eventually it will go away. That's the only. There's no way you can prepare. You just have to go through it.
So I think you need to be there for your grandmother, right? And just spend as much time as you can with her and tell how much you love her and what impact she made in your life, and ask her to share some of her wisdom and life experiences and things, and while she's still alive, so you can have those memories of her and that knowledge of her when she was younger, and ask her about her childhood. And I think just continue to be there and know that you need to be selfless because it's about your grandmother, not about you. And if you love her, which I know you do, it's going to be sad. It's going to be hurtful. It's going to be sad. You're going to be angry. You're going to feel sad, like I said, and time will heal it. There's really no way to prepare. You just have to be around there for your mother and your father and your other siblings if you have, and your friends, and everybody will get you through it. And just try to think positive of the positive things she did in your life and left in your life, and the positive memories rather than the sadness, because I think that's just a waste.
Yeah, I also think, I was just thinking about it while you were saying that. Well, one, yeah, there's no way you can prepare. It's just going to happen and it's going to suck and whatever. But I remember that the hard moments when they were dying in the moment were hard, but now in hindsight, I cherish. So maybe going into the hard moments, like I remember literally saying goodbye to Pa when we were in Connecticut, then we knew we were flying home the next day. So I literally said goodbye to him, and I knew it was going to be the last time I saw him, right? So it was a literal goodbye. And in the moment, it sucked. It was hard. I was crying. It was sad. In the moment, it was a bad moment. Now, a year later, I like that moment. I have that memory in my head, and it was special, and I value that memory because I'm like, that was a very special moment that I connected with my grandfather, and I went through this moment that not many people go through, where you're literally saying goodbye to someone. And now I value that moment and I like it. It's like a warm feeling now, where in the moment it was horrible.
Yeah, it's hard though.
So I think
it is hard.
Maybe just like a way to cope with it is if you're you're going to have these hard moments over the next weeks, months, maybe years if you're lucky. You know you're going to have those hard moments, but if you go into it knowing that it's a special moment, regardless, even if it's a hard moment. Then a year, 2 years, 3 years later, you'll have those moments to look back on, even though they sucked in the moment.
You know, it's interesting you say that because, I mean, it was hard saying goodbye to my dad. I think it's harder to say goodbye to a parent than it is to a grandparent.
Oh, of
just
course.
Because, right?
Of course. I mean,
I think you need to, that's a nice
and
thing.
I don't know that feeling. I don't know.
No, but, and hopefully, and you will one day, which sucks, but yeah. I think it's a nice thing. We said it's a very special thing. Look, death sucks, Morgan. I mean, fucking death sucks no matter which way you cut it. That's why you got to not sweat the small stuff, create good memories, spend as much time you can with her, be around people that you love and love you, and so you guys can support one another. Time heals everything. And talk about their life. Just because someone dies doesn't mean you can't keep talking about them. I think you should talk about their life.
I think some of the best moments of my life came after death, because people are vulnerable and open, like after a death, and then so they come together and bond closer. And like when you're sharing stories with people about someone who just passed, you're all vulnerable, you're all open, you're all celebrating the person's life. Some great moments come from that. So like good things can come from death. A great example is like us with the Dumases. I always think about this because we have family friends that dad grew up with their family and they were close when they were kids, and the mom of the family was like a second or like a third grandma to me growing up, right? But I was never close with the rest of the family. I just knew her.
It's true, Brennan, right? Good point.
When she was dying, her whole family and our whole family...
We took care of that, her, right.
Right, but like her whole family, our whole family was there with her, like on her deathbed, in the hospital with her.
Correct.
And through the grieving and the
closeness you got,
all that, the families became so close that now it's like for 15 years after, it's been like the families are like one.
Right.
And it was because of
the death. Sometimes death brings people close, which is a beautiful thing. I agree. Yep.
Some nice things can come from death. So maybe focus on that. Like maybe if you can realize and you can look around and be like, wow, you know, I'm with all my family right now. We're all spending all this time together. We're talking about stories that I've never heard of. Like maybe try to celebrate the good things that are happening amongst the bad, and that might make it easier.
Yeah, I think you're right. Simple terms, you can't prepare for it. Just spend as much time, appreciate the good things, the good memories, love her, love your family, and time will help you deal with it. Don't you agree?
And she said it's hard seeing her because she's like declining. And I do remember I'm torn on that because on the one hand, like I just said, seeing my grandfather and say goodbye to him at the end is now such a nice memory. But I remember at the time seeing him look like he was dying, right? Like
terrible.
I saw him as my whole life. He was just like my grandfather. He was just like a normal looking, older man.
Not strong, tough guy, right?
Right. And then like I didn't see him for a year or two while he was getting sick. And then I saw him when he was like pretty much dead, right? Like you saw him when he was dying. And I remember when my eyes first saw him when he was like dying,
right?
And there was like a visceral feeling in my body that I was like, this is wrong, I shouldn't see this. I remember feeling that like in my body, panicked, like seeing him like that because it was such a drastic. So I remember in the moment feeling like I don't want to see this.
I always had an image of him, a strong macho dude, and now he's like, even though he had his wits about him, he was thin,
vulnerable,
emaciated, also
scared,
humble, some sort of humbleness to him. Right, you never saw fear before. You never saw him cry.
No,
I never saw my dad. I never saw my dad cry ever. And then to see him cry, that was a tough thing.
Yes, and like even seeing like he was vulnerable, he couldn't get up easily, so he was sitting so much that like his butt started developing like sores, so we had to help him with that, and you had to like put ointment on his butt, which is such a vulnerable thing. And it's like, I never would have imagined that
I'd be doing that for my dad.
Right. So it's like, you see these things and part of me was like worried, like, oh no, this is going to ruin, I'm only going to think of him as this person.
But it didn't.
No, that's what I'm trying to say. So because she said it's hard seeing her, it's hard watching her like this. I remember in the moment feeling like, yes, it is hard. But now in hindsight, something about that moment was a little special. Like I was there, I saw his progression of life.
Compassionate and humble and beautiful.
And like
being experience.
He was the opposite of a vulnerable person. He was like hardcore, old school, macho, never share your feelings, never talk about.
Never say you're sorry.
Right. Never, like, even growing up, I always knew he loved me, but he would never say like, I love you, you're such a great kid, blah, blah. That's just not how he was.
Nope.
But in that moment, he was very vulnerable, very emotional, very
Very
like that,
different,
telling me
right?
I'm so proud of the person you've become. I can't you're so amazing. He was giving me like advice for how I should live my life, like telling me what's important in life, all that stuff. He never did that before.
He knew he was dying too, though.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So like in the moment, I was like, I don't want to remember him like this. But in hindsight, it's really nice because it was like I got to share this really intimate moment, being vulnerable with someone that's never been vulnerable before. So I guess
Very special.
Just I know it's hard, Morgan, but it's like a different evolution, and now you might be having this different relationship with this person. So cherish that because you're only going to get it for a little moment. So like relish in that moment because it's something unique. It's not easy, but it's special. That's my advice.
Yeah, it's tough. Yeah, because I'm like all choked up a little bit.
Yeah, I mean it's not easy. Death is not easy at all.
Yeah. All right.
Not to end on a
wow. No, but it's actually even though I'm a little sad because I'm relating first of all what you're talking about, and then I relate it to like, I'm not thinking about my death, but one day I'm going to be there with you, and it's like sad.
I know, but you can't think about that at all.
I know what I'm saying.
Well, there's no point in ever thinking about that.
But on the same token, as sad as the loss of my dad, and what you're talking about is a little bit hard to, makes you a little sad. It's also, I look at it as a positive. I don't think we're ending on a bad, and I think it's a beautiful, special thing to have that. I think that's just because I might be a little teary-eyed or choked up doesn't mean I'm sad. It means it's also a beautiful thing.
Sad isn't bad.
Sad is not bad. Exactly right.
You can be sad and feel good.
Yeah, I think I'm going to, now that I'm sad, I think I'm going to go trans wolf.
Yeah. No. Like being sad is not bad. You should be sad in your life many times. If you're never sad, something's wrong. Because when you're sad, then it's like, right, it's like you can't appreciate the sun if it never rains. Right? If it's always sunny, you don't appreciate how good the sun is. That's what it is. If you're never sad, you never appreciate when you're happy. So yeah. All
right. So Morgan, thank you for sharing that. It's a beautiful thing to share with us. Thank you for the kind words. We wish you and your family only the best, and we hope one day when she does pass, that you have it's not too painful for you and your family, and just enjoy the time. Okay. And we love you. We wish the best for your family. We love all you guys for listening. We thank you for your continued support. Ronnie, I love you, buddy.
Love you too.
Okay. Bye. We're going to the pool now. You're joking, right?
Well, I'm trying to be hopeful. I'm trying to be optimistic about that.
Well, I guess you're too young to be a little pessimistic like me. The fucking things I see out there, people are stupid.